Hi folks, CodeTutor here and my name is Anil Deshpande. Welcome to the another video on Jetpack Compose. In the previous video, you have just seen how to build a very simple functioning app navigation using the NavHost, NavController, destination, all those things. But in this video, we will explore NavController in a much more detailed manner. So this is what the NavController is, and this is the NavGraph. Well, there is another way you can write this NavGraph and use the NavHost. So let me start by creating a new NavGraph. Let me call it as function get my NavGraph, and it takes the NavController as the argument, and then with the NavController I can write createGraph, and here I can set the start destination, and once again the start destination is screen 1, and then you can actually create the NavGraph in the same mechanism we wrote here as well. It is exactly the same mechanism, and then here you can pass the controller. Now instead of using the NavHost like this, I can write NavHost, NavController, and graph get my NavGraph and pass the NavController, and that's it. I slightly changed the NavGraph here. The return type is NavGraph. Return the NavGraph, and this is exactly the same thing that we got. Now it is time for us to understand the NavController's internal working. Well, what happens exactly when the navigation happens? That's what we are interested in. So what I can do is I can add a listener to the NavController. So I have the NavController dot add on destination change listener, and if you see this particular function, it takes a on destination change listener as the object, and this has a function called as on destination change. Well, what we can do is we can write a class my on destination changed that extends NavController dot on destination change listener class, and then override on destination change, and inside this you can write whatever the logic that you want, and then basically pass this particular on destination changed here as the argument. But however, we are writing our code in Kotlin, and with Kotlin I can completely get rid of this and then basically write these directly here and write a arrow function, and that's it. And actually I can get rid of this as well, and then this whole extra class is not at all needed. So that's the beauty of writing lambda functions. And here what I can do is log.I NavController, and I just want to log probably destination, so destination.route, that's what I want to basically print. And now let me run this particular code, and let me open the Logcat. Let me add the NavController. So if you see here destination screen 1, that's the line number that we are getting here. And now if I click here, I am navigating to the screen number 2. So now the destination is screen 2, and if I click here, this is destination screen 3. Let me clear that. And now if I go previous, you went back to the destination 2. These are the values that I am getting in the log. And if I go to the screen 3 and then click on home, you are navigating back to the screen 1. This is what it is going to give. And if you had passed any arguments, you will get those arguments here. And in the controller, I can get some kind of information. Say for example controller, and instead of root, let me just check what all things I have here. NavGraph, currentBackStackEntry dot route. This I am pretty sure is going to give the same kind of information that we were getting here. So let me just stop here and rerun this, clear the Logcat, and if I click here, you are getting the destination or the route that got activated when I clicked there. And once again, when I click on to navigate to screen 3, I am getting here also screen 3. What I suggest is you start writing the logic code here, download this particular code and explore what exactly happens to the controller, destination and arguments. And if you get this part right, it gives you a lot of hint as to how we can use this in the upcoming videos. So stay tuned, where we will use this knowledge to actually build a very functional UI that actually looks good. So stay tuned for the next video. That brings us to the end of this particular video. Don't forget to like, comment, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Take care. Bye.